it was very nice. We meet people all around the world. So it was very interesting for me how at that moment when everything stopped, we were able to connect on some other way with others and to teach and to on some virtual way travel. And yes, it was a very nice experience.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Olja and Randol.
Hello.
Yes. Hello, Petra.
It's so lovely to meet you here on Zoom.
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you too.
Yes.
So you are ballet dancers.
Yes.
And you are based in Belgrade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me a little bit about your, where shall we start? You, Olja, your career? Okay.
Yes, I was starting my career here in Belgrade. And I was dancing like 7 seasons here. And then I wanted to travel a bit, and I went to Ballet National of Ecuador. So I was dancing there for 1 season. And there I did some principal roles. Yeah. And then we come back here together. So we are together here dancing with the National Theatre of Belgrade. Yeah. And it is shortly my way, how I was moving with the dance.
Yeah. And Ecuador, and are you then from Ecuador?
No.
No, I finished my studies in Cuba, in the National School of Cuba.
Yeah.
Then I got my first contract. I was 18. I went to South Africa. I was in the Joburg Ballet for 4 years. Yes.
South Africa.
Oh, really?
No, really?
Oh, that's amazing. I think you need to go back.
Yes, I was in Joburg Ballet for 4 years. I think 2012, 13, 14, 15. Yes. And then I went to Ecuador. I was 3 years there. And now I finished already my 4th season here in the National Theatre of Belgrade. Yeah.
Okay, so you had your love story in Ecuador. So you met there.
Yeah.
Was it love at first sight?
Yes, it was.
Oh, what a wonderful story that you've met each other there. So it's from Cuba and it's from Cuba and Europe, and you met in Ecuador.
Yes.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's wonderful. Well, that's the one thing of ballet is that you travel a lot. I mean, or many people go to different countries and experience and get different experience.
Yes. It's happening a lot with the ballet.
Yes, usually yes, and Randol definitely did travel a lot. Here is a bit different. Here is more like if you start to being in National Theatre with Belgrade, people don't decide to change very often. So I don't know, in that moment, I did wanted to push to go out and to see another theatre for at least 1 season, because I think it's very important to dancers to see how theatre can work, to meet other dancers, to get another experience, another way of working. So it was like my little project to find a way how to go out and to work also with another company.
And was it what you expected? I mean, did you enjoy it there, but just didn't decide to stay longer?
Yes, it was even better than what I was expecting. We did have that great opportunity that we were working there with teachers, maestros from Cuba. So they were really good professionals. And I think in 1 year, I did improve a lot. Like I didn't expect that kind of progress can happen in 1 year. So for me, it does mean a lot. They were moving after 1 year. They were going back to Cuba. So it was some kind of decision together, like, okay, I will use that season and then I will come back here.
Now, there where you are now in Belgrade, so I saw on Instagram you have a lovely little baby as well. So you're a mom.
Yes. She's here with us. So if she jumps in one moment,
that's fine.
Yeah.
And but did this change a lot for you? Because you know, from you know, you're a ballet dancer, and I spoke to another ballet dancer who's also a mum, and she said sometimes it's this feeling as you're on stage and you just have to remind yourself, oh yeah, I'm a mum, by the way. You know, it's like that.
Yes, it gives some strength. Like I really feel stronger when we get Sophia, when we got Sophia. So something that is coming inside. So yes, all that fears that were big before going out to the stage and everything get calm, because it's some kind of strength that is following us always. It's my feeling.
Yeah. And as a dad, are you?
I mean, for me, it is something that I can't really explain, because I feel so strong. I feel like everything I do it for her. So it's not about myself anymore. I put myself already in a second, third place. I'm devoted to my family, and that's all for me. Like, as a father, it's always my daughter is first, and then whatever come after it can. But that is my thing.
Yeah, because you know now, like you say, you don't just dance now for yourself, it's now for the family, and it's now you have a different mindset now about of a different motivation, I would think.
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
But now, you also have a ballet school, tell me about this teaching. You also
ballet platform.
Okay.
Kind of, yeah. Will you like to speak? Because you started with the platform.
Yes, he didn't believe in that so much at the beginning. So yes, it was during the COVID time when everything started. So it was a bit weird for all dancers all around the world. And yes, I was thinking, what do you think to start recording something like other people can find interesting, that they can learn, that it can be on Instagram. And then we start with the classes, and we were working always like individual classes, and it was very nice. We meet people all around the world. So it was very interesting for me how at that moment when everything stopped, we were able to connect on some other way with others, and to teach, and to on some virtual way travel. And yes, it was a very nice experience. I mean, we are still having classes, and we are working with the kids, with the teens, adults also. They find very beneficial to work, even if it's not a professional way.
Hello, Sophia.
Sorry.
Yeah, I knew that she would hear us.
I find this interesting that you say that you now could connect outside the studio. So basically, during lockdown, you could now you could connect with people in the rest of the world.
Yeah, actually, we continue doing that because we actually enjoy it. We actually like it. We have met a lot of people, and it's very interesting. So many of them dancers, many of them students, many of them just adults that want to do ballet, that they, stuff like that. So we really enjoy. And I decided to join when Olja was already fully booked.
Really?
Then she told me I can't anymore. I was like, okay, I will join, because I wasn't believing. Because my mindset completely about ballet is different. I was training Cuba. Cuba is one of the best schools in the world about ballet, and it's very military. They teach you. So I was inside of me. I was like, but how is it going to be possible that you will be able to teach through a camera someone ballet? So my weight was exactly like that. I was like, how am I going to do it? And then I was watching Olja how she was doing. I was like, okay, then it's not so difficult. It's true. They can improve. They can learn, and it makes you feel very happy. Very improvements and everything. Yeah.
And I suspect that because you say this, you come from the school, and it's all very formal and it's training that you see ballet that way. You see that it has to be almost perfect, or you look at the technique. But then there are many people who just want to do it for the enjoyment.
Yeah.
And this is also this mind switch that you have to make, that not everybody can do it as perfect.
How to say? I believe that all Cubans that have been trained by the same school think the same, think in that way, because it's just something weird, but nice and good at the same time. It's very strange, but our feeling it having always like that. Ballet. Sometimes we pretend that we know more than anybody else, also true, but sometimes it is like that. But okay, it's just the way we have been taught, and that's it.
Yeah. Ola, and you, Olja, you just decided this is what you want to try and do, and did you get the response that you hoped immediately?
Yes, it was really immediately. So sometimes for good stuff, they just come fast. Like they was always teaching us like you need to be slow and wait for results, but no, it was very fast. In meaning that I got the feedback from the people that they take first classes and then they love it, that they want to keep going. And with some of them, I'm like now with 3 years we are together.
Really?
Yes.
But now,
From the beginning.
And I love this idea, because I also think that in some way, some people, they would play, say, for example, the piano just for fun, and they would, or play a violin or play some instrument, and it's almost as if you can do it just, for your own enjoyment. But for some reason, ballet has this stigma to it. Yes. That you can only do it if you can do it professionally, or if you can do it the right way. And it's now that I think, isn't it wonderful that there can be people now who can do it just because they love it, just because they can do it in their living room, or, because if you're teaching on Zoom, it's possible to do it anywhere.
Yes, and I think that now it's starting to being different, like that stigma to be old-fashioned, let's say. Yeah, because for kids also, before it was only to be dedicated, like they will do it professionally, so they need to decide, are they going to be professionals or no? But no, kids have a lot of benefits of ballet, starting with the listening music, getting coordination of movement, everything.
Yeah.
And after that, adults also, like they take it very serious on not professional way, but they love it.
Let's say that they switch the gym for the ballet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah. So because many people is doing it in that way. Like they don't go to the gym anymore, so they do ballet.
Yes, and beautiful result is that on that way we are bringing the art more close to them. So they will follow, and they will be more into what is happening also in the theaters, in the ballet way.
I think this is also something that we don't realize, but it's the more people do the art form, the more they have an appreciation for the art form. And that will make them go and look at a ballet, or go to the theater to see a ballet.
Yes.
Yeah.
And especially for children, I think, we were all talking over the lockdown time, why is art not valued, or artists not valued? But we have to start looking at children now. Are they being educated? And like you say, ballet, it's not everybody's going to become a professional ballet dancer. But wouldn't it be wonderful if every child has that possibility to express themselves through dance?
Yes, it is definitely kind of education of when they are small, and also if they know that basic movement of basic stuff and steps of ballet, they also will look with the different eyes when they watch performance, because it's some kind of base of what they will look, how they will see, movements, dancers, everything. So yes, definitely yes.
And Randol, have you made the switch now to be more relaxed when you teach, or are you also expecting a bit?
I mean, to be honest, still Olja keep teaching more than me by online, because I'm teaching a lot one-to-one, but in person here in Serbia. In Serbia, yeah. And I'm also working with some schools and everything. So I'm always in contact with the people.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm also in contact when it's online or something. But yes. I think I get relaxed. And also, for example, I have all the students I had by the platform. They were studying before, or they were doing ballet before. So it's not like a start from zero, beginning.
Okay.
Which it will be very, very hard for me. For example, for me it will be very, very hard.
Yes.
You do that.
Yeah. Only start with them, and then she passed me there.
Oh, I find this wonderful. You have such a you need that in a relationship, isn't it? That to have this connection with each other, that you do things in a little bit in a different way.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I have more patience in that meaning. Yeah, but I love it. For me, it's not difficult, really, because it's very satisfying seeing people happy. And I saw how they learn, how they improve, and how they really get from the beginning to some moment when they really say, okay, I really know something now about ballet. I really can do ballet bar full, and I know the steps. So it is... I don't know, but it started making me happy slowly, like how dance making me happy. So
really?
Yes, I really discovered that part also about teaching, how is beautiful. Because before everything was about dancing.
Yeah, and many dancers say that they don't feel that they can teach. You know, that they feel they don't have the patience to see how somebody else is not doing it right, and to try to get them to do it right. So was that also for you in the beginning a problem?
I think it's like that mostly for everybody. Until you don't try, you don't know.
Yeah.
And for everything. So I know there's many people that is saying like, no, I could never teach, but you have never tried. So how do you know?
Yeah.
Yes, for me, that is very challenging. I don't know. I start thinking how I should put it more and more simple. So that is my part, how I can make it very simple to transmit, and how I will explain to myself if I am a beginner. So it's not easy, but very challenging, and it's possible.
Yeah, because I think many things in ballet you have to feel. You know, it's a feeling of to be in the right position, and to how to express that to somebody.
Yes, definitely. So when it's some kind of steps like that, I say, honestly, I feel it like that. Try to find a way. If I'm thinking on this, where is the eye, where is the feeling? And then slowly we try to discover that is part of the process. Sorry.
But now, how much can you teach on Zoom? I mean, how much is it possible to use Zoom as a way of teaching?
I mean, it's just depending. For example, we teach. You mean about amount or?
No, yeah,
time?
I mean,
How long?
Yeah, what type of steps can you do? Is it basically bar, or can you do most?
I mean, in 1 hour, depends of the student. You can do bar, few exercise of centers and jump in 1 hour. 1.5 hours for Zoom, it's a bit too much.
Okay.
It's a bit too much. I find it very good 1 hour, and you will do however you can go up to the student, you know, if the student is learning fast the combination and these kind of things, yes, you can go further away. But if for example, if the student is struggling, maybe is not concentrated and not learning the exercise, sometimes you doing 1 hour only the bar.
Okay.
Sometimes you not even finish the bar in 1 hour. Yeah.
And is it one-to-one? So it's private. It's
Yes.
not a group that you do together.
Always one-to-one. I mean, I work with an American platform also, which is group classes. I teach group classes there, and yeah, it is also interesting because it's another mindset. For example, it's not how I work in my platform, it's to adapt myself to another platform. And it is, yes, it is interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, this is really interesting, that what you're doing. And I think this is a lovely way to bring ballet out to people, so that people can appreciate it and that people can enjoy it. Yeah.
Yes, for me it's very important that they have connected ballet with love, with joy, even that is strict discipline, to put it on another way, to don't be everything thinking about the pain, about it is hard work, but if you do it because you love it and from your soul, it's beautiful, and you can just have benefits for you.
It becomes easier and easier.
But listen now, do you correct each other when you dance? Are you critical?
Yes.
She's, yes, very critical. But supporting, you know, when you know that support, and we need that. We need always, because like that we are growing. Like there is no perfection in our job. There is always something that you can do more, that you can find a better way. So it's normal.
And when you watch yourself in a video, you destroy yourself because you don't like how you are doing it, and that is happening very often.
Yeah, I can imagine that when you know what it, or when you have an idea of what it has to look like and you don't see it, then I can imagine that it can be hard.
Yes, it's not easy, because we are also very critical. Dancers are usually very critical with themselves.
And there is something also about this that I say. For example, when you dance, you don't see yourself. So you think that your movements are fine, they are looking good. Okay, the persons that are around, they are used to see you, so they see you also good. But when you watch yourself in a video, it's the first time that you are watching you, how you are doing it. So maybe you think it was in some way, and when you are watching the video, it's in a different way. And then you start destroying yourself, because psychologically it's very hard. Yeah, until you don't get used to watch your videos and to record yourself every day and to do that all the time, you don't get completely used to.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very good. Like to concentrate with yourself where you are really from that kind of view.
Well, I think it's also great that you can take criticism from each other, because you trust each other, you know, and you know if he says something, then it's because he means well, that and you also to him. So I think it's a wonderful way of being together like that, you know, understanding each other's art form, and also understanding what goes on in his mind or what goes on in your mind when you're dancing.
Yes, for me, it means a lot, like really, especially, you know, when I'm dancing something and I know that he's in the wing standing, and it's like something like it give me a lot of strength. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, just wonderful.
But he's very nervous. He's always very nervous when I need to dance, and I'm like, I don't know.
Really?
Yes, because I'm telling him all the day how it's going to be, everything. And then I put stress to him.
Yeah, because when I dance, I'm not nervous anymore.
Yes.
When I'm doing it, I'm not nervous. But when she's dancing, I get nervous.
Well, that's unfortunately us as women. I think we overanalyze everything.
Yeah,
You know?
it's understandable.
That's how we roll. But now tell me, what are your wishes for the future?
We are always thinking about that. Like for now, I think we will stay here. That is some plan that is going to happen. So to use it as much as we can, the rehearsals, the theater, to try to improve as much as we can. Because sometimes we are depending on the exactly cast roles and everything that we are doing, but I think that if you want to improve, that you can always do extra for yourself, and on that way you can still grow and explore yourself in a different roles, and that stuff start coming also.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, I really don't think so much about the future.
You're just enjoying the moment.
Day by day, day by day.
Yeah.
Because our career is like that.
Yes,
You can plan whatever for the future, but something like this, let's say a small injury, can just finish your career or something like that. So I think it's better to just be day by day, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that I'm more conscious about that the end will happen in some moment. So
Yeah.
I would like, when that happens, for me to be happy and ready, and to try to enjoy more in every moment, to all that parts when we are getting too stressed or overthinking how is everything going to be, to try really to enjoy and to use it, because our career, it is short, and we will, let's say, finish with career still young, but in the meaning of the ballet, it's coming.
Well, you've already now started doing something, aside from your work. So I think this is also great that you have that, because I think it can also occupy you so much when you're a dancer and it's theater, going to the theater, going to the studio, coming home, going to the theater, coming home. And then now you've got something else that's developing that also brings you joy, and that I think that's great.
Yes, probably that will be when we finish with career, that is going to be how we are going to continue being in ballet still, but not dancing anymore.
Mm. And Randol, you're going to be a good teacher and going to get everybody into shape.
Yeah. I mean, yes.
He loved to teach. He really loved to teach. It's like something natural, very, very easy coming to him.
Really?
Yes, but I don't know if I will like to keep doing that for when I finish dancing or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Well, things fall into place. I always think back, if I think at the pandemic, we never would have imagined the 1st of March that something like that would happen in the middle of March. So, we never know these things. So I think it's right that you say but we can have a dream, but we should also live in the moment and enjoy the moments that we have.
Yes, that pandemic time really teaches us that.
Yeah. And will Sophia also be doing ballet?
She loves it. She's imitating us very much. She even learned plié, relevé, hearing. Yes. But however she wants. Yes.
Yeah. Well, now I just want to ask you one more question. Can you do a shout out for your favorite restaurant or coffee shop?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Yeah. Can you do a shout out for your favorite restaurant or coffee shop in the area? I've never spoken to anybody in Belgrade, so you'll be the first to name a coffee shop there. or a restaurant?
To like a recommendation about. Okay,
Yeah.
it's very interesting to ask him because he's not from here. So, your favorite coffee shop or restaurant here in Belgrade?
My favorite coffee shop
Or restaurant?
or restaurant, I will say Konova Acoustic.
Okay. Do you go there often?
Yes.
It's with the traditional food of Serbia, and Randol love it.
And it's very near us also, so yeah.
I will say any coffee shop that is on Republic Square, so where is the center, because the view is in front you see National Theater, and on another side is National Museum, so it's very beautiful, especially during the sunny days, to sit there and to drink coffee. Yes. So
yeah, in summer it's very beautiful.
Mhm.
Okay, I will write that in the description, and I'll put the link. But you will please have to write to me the restaurant's name, because I would never be able to spell it.
Sure.
Yeah. But this is so lovely to talk to you. You're such a lovely couple, and I wish you all the best for your teaching. And I've heard some wonderful things already from one of your students about your teaching. And whenever you come to Vienna, please come and let me know, and we can go and have a coffee.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Very nice to meet you.
Yes.
And wish you all the luck also.
Thank you very much. Okay. Have a lovely afternoon. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye. Thank you so much.